on the glass?
I'm on a glass stair.
You're on a glass stair. Very good. And what do you see around you, around the glass stair?
Space.
You see space. Is it just a nothingness, or is there anything that you can make out in particular?
There's a door.
Is the door ahead of you? Behind you? Where is the door? And how are you feeling?
Parents.
Say that again.
Parents.
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 Parents. What about parents?
My parents.
Your appearance.
Mom and Dad.
Yes. Can you see them? And where are they?
Standing in the door. There's a light coming through the door. They're in a silhouette.
Yes. Okay. And how do you feel about seeing them?
Overwhelmed.
Okay. Why do you feel overwhelmed?
I miss them.
You miss them. But they're in your life, aren't they? They're not in your life. Okay. So you can communicate with them. Is there anything you'd like to say to them? You can communicate heart to heart, telepathically, or speak to them any way you want. Is there anything you want to say to them today?
I saw them once before when I was on Earth. I told them it was boring there and I wanted to go back to Earth.
You wanted to go back to Earth? Okay, so did you leave them behind?
Yes.
And where did you leave them?
It's just space. The stairs. Stairs are like glass leading to the door. I can't tell. It's pink.
Can you make out their form, their shape, your parents?
No hair. I see my mom. It's a long dress. A crown.
She's wearing a crown. And what do her features look like?
Smooth. No hair.
No hair.
Blue.
Is the color blue?
Yeah.
And your dad? What does he look like?
He's not there anymore.
Is it just your mom?
Yeah.
So I'd like for you to look down at yourself. Look down at your feet. You say you're standing on a glass stair. What do you look like?
I have no shoes.
No shoes, yes.
I I don't know.
So you can look down at your body or remove your perspective from the body, and you can observe yourself from the outside, perfectly clear. And what do you look like?
A bird.
Can you describe it?
No clothes. Blue. Feathers.
Feathers. And the face?
Feathers.
Very good. So you can take your perspective back into the body, and you can observe your mother again. And let's find out if she has anything to say to you. You can connect to her telepathically, heart to heart. And does she have anything to say to you?
You'll be okay.
Be okay. Anything else?
This was your choice. I understand. It's okay.
Okay, so it was your choice to come down.
Yes.
Anything else?
She's gone.
Okay. And is there anyone else?
No.
No one.
No.
Okay. So you can decide where you want to go from here. You can even either close that scene and move to a significant day, or you can continue on that staircase. Where would you like to go?
Home.
You'd like to go home? Okay.
I can't. I know I can't.
You know you can't go home. Why not?
My choice.
Okay. Okay, so I'd like you to close that scene. Let's close that scene. And I'd like for you to drift and float, floating and drifting to another significant or important day in the life that we're observing right now. And you have now moved to an important or significant day. And describe, where are you, indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
Okay, and what do you see?
JFK.
You see JFK.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to see that.
And what are you seeing?
The parade.
The parade.
I don't want to be there.
Okay, I'm with you right through this process. So what do you see? What is happening?
Human stupidity. I don't want to be here.
In which way is it human stupidity?
The violence.
Okay, so you can look down at your body. Look down at your body, and what do you see? do your feet look like?
Children.
You see children.
I am a child.
Very good. Are you male or female?
Male.
Okay. So you say you're young. Are you healthy or unhealthy?
Healthy.
Very good. And tell me, what are you wearing?
Shorts.
You're wearing shorts.
No shoes.
Yes. And what does your features look like? What does your head look like?
Brown hair, short. Cute.
Yes. Okay, so you can put the perspective back in the body. And tell me, what do you see at this parade?
The car.
You see the car.
I don't want to be here.
What happens if you are there?
I know what's going to happen.
And what happens?
He dies.
Yes. And how do you feel?
Helpless.
And what are the other people doing?
Screaming and running.
Yes.
I want to leave.
Very good. So we can close that scene again. I'd like for you to fast forward to another important or significant day in the life that we're observing. And you have now moved to another important or significant day. And tell me, where are you?
In the yellow kitchen.
The yellow kitchen. What do you see around yourself?
Mom.
Your mom. What is she doing?
Making food.
Okay. Are you in this body?
I can see the boy.
Yes. The same boy.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm a man.
You're a man. Okay. Describe what you look like.
Hairy arms.
Hairy arms. Very good.
Suit.
A suit, yes.
Stereotypical.
Stereotypical.
It's like a movie.
Like a movie.
Oh,
And how old does the movie seem? Which year?
60s.
It's in the 60s. Okay, so it's a typical 60s kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say you're observing your mom.
The mom. My wife.
Okay. Does she feel familiar to you?
No.
Do you know her?
I don't know.
And what is she doing?
Smoking, talking, standing.
Is she talking to you?
Boy.
Say again?
The boy.
She's talking to the boy. Okay. Or you just kind of observing?
Reading my newspaper. It's just angry with stupid human stupidity.
And what is stupid about humans?
Violence.
Yes. What happens when there's violence?
Rational thinking is gone. I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be on Earth? Okay.
The life is like it's a movie.
It's feel like a movie?
And it's heavy. Very heavy.
Is it very dense? Okay. What does that do to your body?
I can't move it. I feel very heavy. Ugh.
Okay, but you did choose to be here. And there's something that you need to learn. And there's a purpose.
It's going to take a long time.
Yes. It's going to take a long time.
It's taking a long time already.
Is it taking a long time to learn what you're supposed to learn?
I don't think I'm learning.
What's happening to you?
Just being heavy. I feel like a mountain.
You feel like a mountain. What does that feel like?
Heavy. And lonely.
But you were surrounded by people earlier.
No, I'm a mountain.
Have you become a mountain?
My arms are heavy.
Okay, so you can just experience that emotion and just know that I'm with you throughout this process. And describe what you feel like and what you see.
I see a valley, mist. I feel like holding a mountain. And I get to see the sun.
Do you feel like you're holding a mountain?
I am a mountain.
Okay, very good. You are a mountain. So you can see the sun. What else can you see?
Oh, they're building a road
Yes.
through me.
They're building a road through you. How does that make you feel?
They're so blind.
What don't they see?
Substance.
They don't see substance.
My substance.
They can't see your substance.
No, they only see their pursuit.
And what is their pursuit?
Desire.
Desire.
Power. Goals.
Very action-based, isn't it?
They go in circles. Oh, I'm huge. Can feel. Oh, it's beautiful mountain. When they're gone, I will be here.
When they're gone, you'll be there. Okay. And what is your age about?
Forever.
And where are you?
Here.
On planet Earth?
Yes.
Okay. So you can look at the globe. Where are you on the globe?
I am the globe.
Is it like Mother Nature, Mother Earth?
Everything.
What do they call you?
Focus.
They call you Focus.
No. She. They don't see me.
They don't see you.
But they will.
Are you talking about the people? Okay. Okay, so is there anything else that you observe from your vantage point?
I'm beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Yeah. I can feel the rock.
You can feel the rock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know. It's not their. They don't know.
Mm.
But it hurts to see it.
Mm-hmm. Does it hurt you physically or emotionally?
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts because I can't do anything.
Yes. And does it feel like part of you is removed?
No.
Okay. But it just feels painful.
Just growing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just growing.
Who's just growing?
The souls here. I put them here.
Yes. Who put them there?
I did.
Okay, you put the souls there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm growing them.
And who are you?
Forever.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about your creation?
Love.
You feel love. So there's no judgment.
I'm sorry. I don't know everything. I didn't see what was coming.
Okay. And what ended up happening?
Violence.
Yes. But is the violence not part of the experience on Earth? Part of the duality?
I'm not that far developed to know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything else you can make out from that point, from that vantage point?
It's gone.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's close that scene again, as you have right now. And you can drift and float and drift to another important or significant day in the life that we're observing right now. And you have now moved forward to this important day. And tell me, is it nighttime or daytime?
Day.
It's daytime, okay. And what do you observe?
Can see my forest.
You can see your forest. What does it look like?
Vast.
Mm-hmm.
She breathes well.
The forest breathes well.
Yes. This is a good plan. This is a good construction, doing well.
Mm-hmm. The forest itself.
Mm.
And this is something you created.
Yes, it's self-sufficient now.
Yes. Okay. And you can look down at yourself. What do you look like?
I'm not there.
Mm-hmm. You're just observing it.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so you can continue to observe this forest. And what else have you noticed?
I must protect it.
It was protected.
I must protect it.
Okay.
I must find a way. How to balance.
Okay, and do you find a way to balance it?
No.
What ends up happening?
I'm taken off the project.
You're taken off the project.
Mm.
And are you moved somewhere else?
Back to my parents.
You go back to your parents. Okay. So is your job complete?
I don't know. It just ended.
Okay. But you're saying you went back to your parents. Let's move back there again.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Where are you supposed to be?
I don't know. I think I haven't decided yet.
Okay, so it's a decision between going back home or staying on Earth. Oh, between where and where is it?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Is there anyone there we might be able to talk to? Who can explain to us?
Jupiter.
Will Jupiter be able to explain it?
There's no access there yet.
Okay. Why is there no access?
I don't understand it yet.
Okay, so you need to almost evolve to be able to get to that level of understanding.
I don't know.
Alright, so where are you now? What do you see around you?
Space.
Okay, are you drifting and floating in space and time?
I'm next to the stairs.
Okay. So if you're an energy being, you can move any way you like to. You can move up the stairs if you like to, or move to the next important or significant scene. When I count back from 3 to 1, you will be at another important or significant day. 3, 2, 1. And you are now at another important or significant day. And where are you?
Nowhere.
You're nowhere. Are you still near the stairs?
No.
Where are you then?
I see the sky.
You see the sky, yes?
The moon.
Yes.
Night. The moon.
You can see the moon.
I don't know why I'm here.
Is there anything else you can make out?
No.
And how do you feel being there?
I'm nowhere.
Is there anyone there that might be able to guide you to go somewhere that might be important for you to see?
Maya.
Maya. Who is Maya?
There are people.
They're people. Okay. So can we call in those people to come and assist you, to take you to a place and time that has information that you need, so that we can help you in the best way that we can. And tell me what happens.
I have resistance.
You have resistance. Why do you have resistance?
Too much thinking.
Too much thinking. Okay, so if you can maybe just feel your way around, so that you can find a place or an important place for you to be right now.
I'm back at Machu Picchu.
Okay, very good. So describe what it looks like.
There's a market.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hopeful. The sky is always blue. It's always so beautiful.
Yes.
You're high up to avoid negative vibrations.
Okay, so if you're high, you don't feel the negative vibrations.
No.
What do you feel up there?
The mountain's energy, the keepers.
Mm-hmm. And who are the keepers of the
We
mountain?
are
And who are you?
the Maya.
The Mayan.
We know. They don't know.
Mm-hmm. So what is your role?
Medicine woman.
You medicine woman. Very good. And can you see yourself?
From behind, I'm wearing red.
Mm-hmm.
Straw, feather, hood.
Yes.
There's eyes on the back of my jacket.
Mm-hmm. What does that symbolize?
They look to the future.
Oh, very good. So can you see the future?
Yes, our time is finished. We must leave.
Mm-hmm.
We're enjoying the last few days on Earth.
Okay. So you know your time is coming to an end.
Yes,
And how do
we're
you...
happy.
Very good. Why is it coming to an end?
Time is right. The Earth doesn't support us anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She belongs to another. We must take our energy and go.
You need to go. Very good. And are you excited about this?
Yes.
Do you know where you're going?
No, our job is done. We will... There's a ship. Brown. We will go.
Did you say there's a ship?
Mm.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
And are you going towards it?
No. Finishing our last time here.
Mm-hmm. And do all the people go? All the Mayans go?
Yes.
Okay.
We've done this before somewhere else. This is what we do. Come, we bring and we protect, and then we go. This may be our last. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We always say that, though.
Sorry?
We always say that.
That this is your last.
This is our last.
Yes. Is it ever your last?
No, of course not. We are in perpetual motion.
Mm-hmm. Let's find out where you go.
Away from humans.
Mm-hmm.
They are corrupted. It is not their fault, but we feel contempt. We do not resonate well with feeling contempt. So we must remove ourselves from this experience. We cannot help them any more. That makes us sad because we have, in a way, failed and accepted that that is the fate.
Mm-hmm. That you can't help humanity.
It's not our experiment.
Yes.
But we help where we can, and we have done all we can, and now we must go. And they will take over and corrupt and change and destroy, and we will be available if they need us.
Mm-hmm.
But they cannot see us, and so that will make it difficult. Maybe we will hang around for a while. We will stay.
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes too much, we will go. We can't see. It is also the fate that they must learn what it is to corrupt another, and then forgive. They cannot be told, they must learn.
So they have to make the mistake in order to learn.
Yes, and they will host their perpetrator willingly. They look outside themselves for authority, and they desire power over others, so they will worship those who bring it. They don't know. They will corrupt themselves willingly. End war. It is not our job to figure out where they're going. We have anchored a resonance, and our task is complete. We see the dragons coming.
You see the dragons coming. Okay.
They have changed. They stand, and now they corrupt. Through invitation. That is their divine path. They will help humanity. They will go to the brink of self-destruction. And then they will turn around and come back to us.
Okay, so there is hope, it seems, for humanity.
It's going to take a while. And there will be so much pain. But that is the experience here, and we have all chosen to participate. We have to experience everything there is to experience. And that includes this new paradigm of pain.
So it's all part of the experience, isn't it?
It's an experiment. There is to be blindness, otherwise it's not real.
Can you explain that?
If you know what's going to happen, you won't bother.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we come into it blindly. Otherwise we wouldn't commit.
Yes, we have to forget it all and discover it.
Mm.
The perspective of discovering is the interest.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise we are bored.
Exactly.
And we are just one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so from the boredom and the oneness come
all the new life,
yes.
all the things.
Okay, so there comes the desire to experience the duality or the polarities
Yes.
of the human existence.
Yes, all of it.
Mm.
You got to cover all the bases, and when we know where the bases are, we have to forget them all and create new ones, and then we don't create the same things, we create different anomalies. The experiment continues, but it hurts if you're invested in the game. We are moving, so we are not.
And who's in charge of this experiment?
The Cassiopeia, the felines.
The felines. That's a race, I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the creator God race. The creator God race. They protect and create and terraform.
In terraform.
Where there was no life before, they bring it. They play.
Yes. Are they benevolent or malevolent? Or both, like humans?
Oh, it's not like humans. Oh, it's a tiny seed. Unnecessary contempt for humans. The frustration. The seed race is corrupted itself.
The seed race. What do you mean?
This seed race, this one, this human race. It's perplexing. It's busy with things we don't find important. So, but we observe.
Yes. All right. Is there any other wisdom on your observation from that point?
The portal of Machu Picchu is closed. It's gone now.
The portal is closed.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you leave in the portal?
Yeah, we closed it.
Okay. What would happen if it was open?
We won't open it. They don't know.
Okay. So where do you go from there?
We are outside in the globe waiting. We chose not to leave. It's a fun ride.
Okay. So you decided to stick around.
Yeah, for a bit.
And where do you end up going?
We won't go. We won't leave them.
Okay.
Forever hopeful.
So are you physically embodied, or how do you...
I am light. Some chose to be physical, to be accessible to humans who wish it.
So are you a collective?
Yes.
Is that what I'm speaking to now?
Yes.
Okay, so you say some of your collective have decided to become physical?
They have stayed physical. They did not become, they stayed.
Okay.
We are all here, but not all presently physical.
So your energy is still around us?
Among others, there are so many others, we are just a blip. But we are all rooting for you.
For humans?
Yes. And just another collective that is part of us, like a knee or a knuckle. You are us, we are you, and we want you to see. So we feel your pain, but we also don't. When we want to, when it is appropriate. For our own learning and advancement, we all learn from each other.
Do you have any advice for humanity at this time, 2020?
Just keep swimming.
I keep swimming. It seems like we're swimming upstream.
You're swimming into a stream you are creating for yourself. The same stream that invited corruption, the same stream that wished for power over others. In your infantile naivety, you wanted to experience it all. You did not put boundaries in. You did not put rules and regulations. You were too open, too free. And you went beyond the space of repair. And so you needed help. Too stubborn to ask for help, yes. But you're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
So we only have ourselves to blame, don't we?
There is no blame. This is a construct.
Okay, but you're saying we will be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're long. That you'll be fine.
Sorry?
The natural world, Gaia, will help you. There must be more communion there.
Gaia seems to be moving up to a higher dimension. And there's talks that some of the humans will also move. Is this correct?
That's what we hope.
Yes.
We see it being smooth. We are busy with the light show. We're all synchronizing our light show towards you.
Are you talking about different star systems?
Yes, we're all here.
Okay. Who are some of the examples of ones that are with us?
The ones that you know.
Okay, so the obvious kind of names going around. Arcturians, Sirians, is that correct? Or?
The feline family, Cassiopeia, Lyra. There is help from far, from other constellations, but there are emissaries here.
Emissaries? What do you mean? Like ambassadors?
They have sent help. There is so much change. There's a rapid change.
Yes.
There is a dissolving. Oh, the physical is disappearing.
The physical is dissolving.
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's the morphing. The previous structures are no longer supported. They are changing too rapidly to see. Vibrating to a higher frequency. That's what the Mayans did. That's what we did when we left. You are doing it too. Tiny little creatures moving, new forms. I don't know these forms. This is new geometry. It's a switching in the projection of the matrix onto a new platform.
Are you talking about the higher vibrational?
All.
Sorry?
All. Everything is moving.
Yes.
There is no longer a need for the physical as it was. It is done. We have experienced it all, and also exhausted that experiment. We don't want to do that anymore.
Okay. So there won't essentially then be a split. It'll be everything and everyone moving into...
We won't even see it.
Yes.
Those who there will be a reconnection, and like it has always just been that way. No memory of what came before. Everything that was disjointed is one smooth shape. I'm seeing things I don't have a reference for. Just are changed, morphing. This, then that, then this, then that, then changing. We don't understand either. Maybe yet unwritten.
Yes. Very good.
That is the power. That is the unlocking of the human potential. It doesn't know, and neither do we.
So the timelines are unwritten, it seems.
Yes.
We're writing it as we go.
Yes, without an understanding that that's what's happening. Who knows if you'll get it right?
It sounds exciting, doesn't it?
No. We don't feel excitement.
How do you feel about that?
Relief. Just up and down, swaying, like the wind always with the emotions. The human potential is double-sided. I am between. There's an morphing of all beings once humans morph. All the possibilities are there. All the possibilities are there. All possibilities. That's the change all the time. Which one do you want?
So it doesn't seem like it's written in stone. It's just up.
No stones.
Okay. So is it what we make it? How can we include?
There will be so many fragments because there are so many individuals and they are still individuated. Not yet a unity, not yet an understanding of unity. So an adjustment to the experiment. There must be a place for all to create, even when not in alignment with each other. This requires a fleshing out of the framework that we did not foresee. Yet unity may be boring, and so the human dictates the experiment. Not for the faint-hearted, I see.
Is there anything further on that before we move on to the second half of our session? Any last message from the Mayan collective?
I am not Mayan. I am the collective experiment.
Collective experiment. Is there any last message before we move on?
You'll see.
I'll see as we go.
Maybe.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Claire to see today. You chose to show her the first scene where she seemed to have been a blue avian looking at her parents. Why did you choose this scene to show?
She longs for home.
She longs for her home. Okay. So what does that place represent to her?
She's confused. It's an escape. Her gentleness is disturbed by the violence. An idea of home represents no violence.
And is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. So you also chose to show her the boy at the parade, JFK's murder day. Why did you choose to show that scene?
To understand the vulnerability that all humans experience.
And what vulnerability is that?
The disclosure is not true. An illusion around disclosure. There's no point in putting a hope on it. The perspective of helpless vulnerability is valid. And it has now been experienced and concluded. Nothing more.
You also showed her the scene of a man in a kitchen. He seemed to have been observing a woman and a child.
All illusion. The illusion. All is illusion. A mere reminder of that.
Okay. Can you explain that everything is an illusion?
Like a dream from which you awake. Too much emphasis on what you see creates a burning. Understanding it as a movie creates a lightness.
So you also chose to show her the scene of a mountain with the road being carved through it. Why did you show that scene?
She is going to paint a mountain.
She's going to paint a mountain.
Best to know what it feels like to be one.
Very good. But then the mountain seemed to have been carved out from the inside.
Yes.
Why that?
It allows the human experience, facilitates a human experience. Without the mountain, there is no carving. There is no aspirations of humans if there's nothing to aspire to. So too the mountain facilitates many things for humans. She chose to see that she doesn't like, which is disregard for nature and violence.
Okay. And also there was a scene of a forest that needed to be protecting. Why did you show that?
It is the heart.
Yes.
And green like the heart, and where the healing comes from. A symbol. Healing happens through nature. All healing happens through nature.
And then there was also a scene in Machu Picchu. It seemed like a Mayan consciousness. Why did you show that?
Because she loves it.
She loves that part of the world.
That part of her life.
Okay. And what was her role there?
Medicine woman, of course, through all the ages. Always the medicine woman.
Yes. So she was kind of like a healer.
Facilitator.
Of people's own healing, right?
Yes, a healer does not heal. A healer allows a space with knowledge, but the human heals himself.
Yes. Very good. Okay, so she wants to know, what is the best way for her to raise her vibration?
Paint.
Paint. Okay. But she seems to already be a painter. Is she not doing it enough?
No. Too much thinking.
Yes. Okay, so how can she get out of her mind?
Just do it. She knows.
Okay, so if she focuses on the painting, she'll be able to raise her vibration.
Yes.
Anything else that she can do?
Yoga.
Yes. What happens when she does yoga?
Balance.
Okay. Which aspects does it balance?
All.
All of them.
Yes. She doesn't balance well in her body as she is removed from her body through trauma. Bringing herself into the body will purge that trauma. She denies it.
What was the traumatic experience or experiences?
Her father not acknowledging that she knows.
Her father not acknowledging her? Okay.
Her existence is partly unacknowledged. But that also assists her not to cling. In a way, it was a contracted agreement with all.
Yes, with all involved. Is this something that she would be willing to let go of today?
She already has.
Okay. When did she let go of it?
Done.
Okay, so that's been done right now?
Yes.
Very good. So what's the reason for her ovary damage, and how can she heal it?
There is no answer here. She must seek Caroline.
Okay. Who is Caroline?
The healer.
Okay. Does she know her? Okay. So would Caroline be able to assist her with that?
Potentially, if she allows it.
Okay. Is there anything we can do today about that?
No.
Okay. Will that not be permitted?
No.
Okay. So what is the unknown blockage related to her addictive eating? And how can she heal this?
Boredom.
Boredom. How can she heal that?
Paint.
Okay. So keep herself busy.
Yes.
Any other practical tips for her?
The intermittent fasting will work. Caroline will help further here.
So what is the best nutrition for her body?
From her garden, of course.
What kind of things?
Everything she grows will be the healing.
Yes.
She's busy with that.
Okay, she's on the right track.
Mm.
Can she healthily live on a vegetarian diet?
Yes.
Okay, so that's suited to her body.
Yes.
Very good. And what beneficial plant should she eat?
Spinach.
Okay, what is in spinach?
Life.
But it doesn't taste very good, does it?
No, it's wonderful.
Okay. Does Claire like that taste?
Yes, she loves it.
Very good. Anything else? Any other plant?
Potatoes.
Okay, what does potatoes do?
She watches them grow. She understands life.
Is marijuana still beneficial, or has she moved beyond it?
There are times she must be careful.
Okay, what?
Too much.
Okay, so there seems to be a bit of an obsessive streak.
It helps her see the obsessive streak.
Okay, so it is beneficial in...
Yes, it is a teacher, a divine teacher.
Yes.
She has forgotten. It will remember itself through her. She'll see.
Okay, so it's fine to be taking it in small doses then? Okay.
Good. Must. Otherwise, too tightly wound.
Yes. Will she eventually move beyond it, or
No.
is this a lifelong thing?
Yes.
Okay. So why does it not agree with certain other people who take it?
They don't understand why they do it. As a teacher plant, you must also know what your lesson is in order to be taught.
Okay.
Claire knows she gets too tight.
Yes.
And this teacher releases her from herself.
What is the reason for the pain in her neck and shoulder?
Too much striving. Of course, she knows that too. And is now ready to be healed because she's let go of all of that desire to be that which is no longer necessary. Thank you, lockdown.
Yes, it's been a blessing in disguise, hasn't it?
And perfectly created and orchestrated for all who are affected by it.
Yes, exactly. So you said you're ready to release that, the neck and shoulder situation. All right, so tell me what you're doing.
Fritz will heal it.
Okay, what will he do?
He will move it.
Is it something that Fritz needs to do, or can we do it today?
It has begun.
Okay, so the healing has begun. Thank you. Okay, is she doing what she's supposed to be doing right now?
Yes, they will come to her.
Who will come to her?
The ones who need the words she has.
So is she a teacher of sorts? Okay, in which way does she teach?
She tells people what they need to hear when they are ready.
Okay. But she seems to have been telling people and getting not very favorable reactions. People that might not be ready. What happened there?
They are all ready.
Okay.
They all hear what they need to hear. If they seem to react, it is because react they must.
Okay. So now is the time.
All is well there.
Okay, so there isn't something else she should be doing.
Paint.
Okay. That seems to be clear. What are the main emotional blockages that she has?
She wishes too much.
wishes too much. What is she?
It's gone. It's finished. Let it go.
Okay. Is she ready to let go of that today? Very good. Is that gone now?
It is beginning.
Okay. How long will you be working on her?
Always.
Very good. She wants to know if she needs to forgive herself for something.
It's okay to show that you are scared. And to cry. Crying is your beautiful gift. There you are, the most humanly alive. Don't wish it away.
So she should experience crying.
Yes, it's so delicious.
Okay. What does it do when you cry?
Let go. And anchors your memory of the existence in this physical world. There is nothing more intense.
Oh, that's why we always feel better after we cry.
Yes, we feel grateful.
Okay. So is it also, it's releasing of the emotion, isn't it?
Yes.
Instead of holding it in you and festering.
Yes.
Okay. What practices can you suggest?
Yoga.
Yoga. And painting, you said.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, tis the earth, her garden.
So continue with that.
More.
Okay. Should she plant more?
Look more.
Look at?
Everything that is growing.
What happens when we look at things like that?
You are it. You resonate.
Okay. That reminds us. What is the best way to eliminate fear?
Have you tried being fear? Have you experienced that?
So
You must have all of the perspectives of a thing before you are done with it. You can be fearful, but have you been fear?
So you're talking about embodying the emotion.
All the aspects around fear, one who fear mongers, who eliminates in themselves as well as for others, one who denies, one who accepts, one who revels. All the aspects of the stone of fear must be experienced for it to be eliminated, but it cannot be eliminated as a human. You need fear to stay alive. You must be friends with fear. Try a new word, not fear. Give it a new name.
What could you suggest?
Friend.
Friend. Okay. So we shouldn't be resistant to it.
No.
If you're allowing, it breaks that.
It knocks on your head and says hello.
Is there anything else about fear? Any other wisdom for Claire today?
No.
So she wants to know who are her guides.
Me.
And who are you?
Me, I'm here always.
Okay. So we're speaking to her higher self, right? Okay. Does she have any other aspects of her? Who does she regularly communicate with?
The council.
Okay, which council is that?
The Council of Nine.
Okay, is that the Federation of Light?
A part of it as a faction.
Okay.
She is one of the original.
So she's one of the council members?
A fragment. It hurts to know that.
Why?
Because the violence she sees is her own doing.
What do you mean by that?
A seeding of a race on a planet is a responsibility of the seeder.
Okay.
As a seeder, she is responsible for all that she sees. Here, being part of the experiment is a way to make peace with it. On the outside, there is only a perspective which does not have a human basis. Being human for now brings us closer to compassion. Cannot solve what is happening from the outside. We must be here now to feel it and to let it be without the judgment or trying to change it to fit our paradigm. It must be allowed to become. There is disparity. She will not easily accept that. She wants it to be beautiful, and violence does not fall under that category.
Yes.
It remains to be seen whether that is a universal truth or not.
Yes. She seems to be in conflict also, some aspects of herself.
Oh yes, the inner conflict allows the process of duality, which is what must be experienced in order to understand a human.
Yes.
There must always be a duality in the 3D, but we are trying to move away from that. And so we are trying to decide if we let go of that or not.
Yeah, you're right. It's a decision, isn't it? Very good. So she wants to know if reincarnation is true.
In all the ways. They all exist. It depends which one you align to. Choose one and you will be there, and that will be the truth, and that's what you will see. Choose another one and that will be that experience, and that's what you will see.
Yes.
It depends on what you feel like.
So it's a matter of perspective.
Always.
And where your focus is currently.
Always.
So what are her past Earth lives?
She does not need to know that now, or we would just say none to shut her up.
Okay. So what are the origins of her soul?
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
She would have wanted to hear that.
Okay. Did she have just suspect that already?
Just like Neo heard he was not the one when he was, so too she has Andromeda, and yet to figure out whether it is true or not.
Okay. So what is the plan or the mission?
Be. No more than that.
What does that mean?
She knows.
Can you maybe just clarify that when she's listening to the recording?
It's not important to have a singular mission.
Yeah.
It is so limiting. What is your mission today?
So it's relative. Very good. She wants to know if she'll leave the planet in a year.
She wants to.
It does seem like it.
But then when she's on the outside like she was now, she just looks back and says, I can't leave them. So she doesn't know.
So she doesn't want to stay and she doesn't want to go. She's on the fence.
She's dual human experience right now.
Yes. So is there any information about what will happen in about a year? Or does it remain to be seen?
What do you want? What do you want to see in yourself? Do you want personal gain, evolution? You must understand your power and be careful.
Be careful of what?
Not understanding your power, but using it anyway.
So you're talking about using it in ways that are not of benefit?
Ways that you will not find of benefit in the future.
Okay.
Of benefit is not relevant. There are too many factors, too many individuations to have one sweeping truth that says this is of benefit. It is all experience that is collected.
Yes.
As an individuation, whether on Earth or another planet, there is still an individuated perspective that says, I don't like violence, but you don't know what violence brings.
Well, I suppose if you want to know violence, come to Earth.
Or Orion.
Okay.
Orion has been through what we have been through.
Okay.
And so they are now here teaching.
Okay.
Like the one in the United States, who is currently trained for his role as liberator. We do not see the violence as you do.
Yes.
He will bring your own awakening to you. You will see.
Are you talking about the President of the United States?
Yes.
So he's from Orion.
Aye.
And what is his role? You're saying he's going to bring the awakening.
He will show you what you are.
He's the grand mirror, isn't he?
Absolutely beautifully put.
Okay. So, but how is he going to contribute to the liberation?
By being the reflection of that karmic collective in the land, they will see themselves in him, that which they do not like and choose to revolt against.
Yes.
They create his actions.
Yes.
And everything he does is just them. He has the ability, after many years of training, to reflect an entire nation, as does your Zuma.
Yes. Very transparent.
She is you.
Are you talking about the Zuma, that the woman, the wife?
Dlamini.
Okay.
She is you. You see in her things you detest.
Yes.
And they are your own healings. She brings what you don't like to the fore, out of the shadow,
Yes.
into the light. It is your choice to heal it or not. You can be lost in hate.
So you're saying the liberation will come from us focusing on our shadows?
Within, always within.
Yes.
And what is the deepest within? The dark.
Yes. So people always think that's bad and there's something wrong with that.
No, they don't.
What do they think?
They don't. They don't engage. And they is those who are unconnected temporarily in order to show you what that looks like. They are doing a service that you will be grateful for.
But let's use an example. Claire was saying that she feels disgusted by sexual trauma. This is what's happening to the children right now. This is a shadow, right? What's the best way for her to deal with that? Or what is the origin of it, and how does she resolve it?
It's not hers, which is why it disturbs, for she's helpless. She is merely observing in this collective matrix we are all gaming on, but it is not hers. There is no contract for reference there anymore.
Okay. So why does it still bother her? Is it just because it's so foreign?
It is sore.
So it's nothing to do with her childhood or past lives?
That is gone.
Okay. So why does it still bother her?
There's a guilt that how have I let that go when others are still experiencing that pain.
Okay.
I must hold them and help them.
So how can she stop feeling that guilt? Because it's obviously not serving her, is it?
Breathing.
Okay. Because she doesn't have to feel like she's betraying those people.
But she will.
Okay. But by releasing her own...
It is her way of being united.
So it's like commiseration.
Yes, with a collective that is unfamiliar. You're just dining in their homes to try and understand and show solidarity and an apology for creation of that perspective.
Yes. But is that serving her?
It stirs compassion for now.
So it's something that she still needs right now. It's not something we can let go of today.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
If she can recognize compassion can come from anything. This one is just a very clear teacher.
So it's still serving a purpose then, if it's teaching her to show commiseration. And
It can, but anything can.
yes, okay. So is she ready to let go of that today then?
Yes.
Very good. So tell me what you're doing.
Humor,
Yes.
self-forgiveness, looking at the small self and feeling the most compassion. There won't be greater compassion than compassion for the self. And all of those crutches can be removed from the outside and placed within. Self-sufficient, sovereign being.
Okay, is that enough for her to let go?
Yes, you must deal with the self, not the others.
Okay, so keep your eyes on your own paper. Okay. So she wants to know, will she be assisting in the paradise of the 5D?
She is.
Okay, can you explain?
Her light, just shine the light. She's shining the light all the time.
She's a light worker.
A resonant worker.
What does resonant mean?
The vibration here is dense. That's why we showed her the mountain, so she could feel the density and understand that her light lifts. That is all.
So are we already in the 5D?
In and out.
Okay. So is it like an overlay? Or is it a matter of perspective, 5D?
The human doesn't have a resonance as a collective with complete 5D just yet. So you cannot know what you do not resonate with.
But if we feel happy, say I feel happy for the whole day, would I be in 5D? Or would
No.
Where would you be? Where would I be?
You would be a happy human.
In 3D. Okay. So we're still evolving to that place and time.
You have already finished your task elsewhere. You are here for the ride. You two are here in a very dense area to neutralize. You must continue to neutralize, that is all. Your energy can all be directed to neutralizing, and that would be great.
When you say neutralize, do you mean balance? Or neutral is something that's in the middle, right?
Yes, balance is an incorrect word because it denotes that one side is equal to the other when it is not. Your neutrality is different to her neutrality.
Are you talking about me specifically?
Physically. If you keep yourself healthy, don't beat yourself up. Eat your spinach.
I'm not eating that.
You will remain high vibratory and you will neutralize what is surrounding you.
I see.
Until you must move.
So it's like neutralizing the acidity, which is the dense vibration.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
It sometimes penetrates you.
Yes.
You must be careful.
Me specifically.
Yes.
Is that people, places, and things?
You allow a infection sometimes
An infection.
of the density into your high vibratory space. You must neutralize your own space.
Is that a certain person, maybe?
A male you know, you allow, because you too wish to be in unity, but that is not the most beneficial way. You must look to yourself. You must keep yourself high.
Okay.
That is your priority.
Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. So she wants to know, will she be going to Lyra? Can't even pronounce it.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any information about that?
She can see the lakes. She will create it here with her painting. The paradise. She wants to make it manifest here. Which is not important, but through her painting she will manifest the space in the minds of the other beings. They will see what she makes and they will make it manifest. She will populate the minds of others with her seeding of paradise.
Very good. So what are the meanings of her vivid nightmares? She dreams so intensely. Why is this?
To anchor.
To anchor her. To what?
Here and now. It is a hard lesson for us to witness. But also not.
So is it grounding in certain way? How does that ground her?
Purge.
Is it purging of what?
In dreams where there is fear, she feels the resonance and understands the fear in her mind, which is an unspoken evil, something which has no remorse or reason, but is just pure destruction of all that is good. That is her fear.
Yes.
Not being able to reason it away, having no heart of gold hidden beneath the persona of evil. That is pure hopelessness manifest. It is the deepest fear she has.
Yes. Okay, so it's kind of cathartic in a way.
Yes.
Because you're saying there's a purging of those fears that you just can't rationalize.
First she must know before she can purge. The dreams of flying are real. She will fly again.
In this lifetime?
No.
Okay. And next?
All the rest.
Okay, very good. So how can she interpret her dreams?
No, she must keep just observe.
Why shouldn't she interpret them?
Too many, not necessary right now.
Okay.
Sometimes they are memories and they are not here, so will do her currently no good till she wishes to not be here. Having more access to not being here will only make her float away more.
Okay, so she needs to be grounded. She can't be all the way up in space all the time.
Yes.
Are her dreams actual experiences that her consciousness has? They're actual experiences?
Yes.
So what do you mean?
When she sleeps, she is busy assisting all linked to many factions and projects and assignments and is multidimensional. So not always present here in one go, but all the parallel timelines, always busy, always busy.
Why does she remember her dreams so much?
Because they're so cool.
But I don't really remember my dreams. Why does she remember them?
Your dreams right now don't serve you. You can change that.
How?
What do you want? How much do you want to know what you're really doing at night? Does it serve you? You must get your vibration stable.
Okay, so she's remembering her dreams because they're so interesting.
And busy, important to her. It's a keeping of a diary of the grand experiment. The other spaces that she operates in are linked to the grand experiment, and so a reminder that she is linked and busy to all that is not for her conscious mind, but for a subconscious resonance that we are all here with her.
What did the recent nightmares try to teach her?
Fear. She purged.
Oh. What about the dream that she died in a car accident with Fritz? Why did she die? Why did she dream that?
She's giving control to someone else. Her fears that they will irresponsibly be her demise. It is not true. It is merely a fear.
What is the role of Fritz in her life?
The grand equalizer.
Okay, what does that mean?
She will float away and ask to leave.
Yes.
He keeps her here through humor and fills the whole.
Fills the
Whole.
Yes. So he's grounding to her, isn't he?
Yes, he holds her with his big arms.
Do they have a soul contract?
Yes.
What is that contract?
He is a rock, she is the cloud.
What does that mean?
If he is not here to mirror, she will make up her own ideas and eventually exit.
So it's like earth and air. The earth is grounding the air.
It doesn't also tie her to the ground, but to her initial contract to be here now.
Yes.
Without judgment, but just to experience this perspective as the human sees it. She sees her weaknesses in him so clearly.
Yes. Another grand mirror.
And he is so beautifully patient. Yes.
Is she clashing with him because they are no longer serving each other?
No, this is the grand equalizer's role.
Yes. To clash.
To assist in her awakening.
Yes. We'll first move to 5D.
We can't say.
Okay. Because it involves someone else.
We can't see.
Okay. So what are her clear abilities?
All.
She's got all of them.
We all do.
Yes. But how can she strengthen those? Specifically her telepathy.
They are not appropriate there now. So, not guided to. Paint, rather.
So she'll enhance them by painting.
No, she will get what she wants by painting.
Okay, can you please do a body scan? Just find out if there's something we need to be worried about.
No.
Alright, so the body's clear.
The right part of the body holds anger.
Is that from her dad?
It's from not understanding
Not understanding what?
all the things that have caused trauma.
Yes.
There is residual self-loathing manifesting in the right breast.
Is there anything you can do today to heal that part?
Much breathing.
Yes. So will you assist in the next couple of days to heal that part?
Yes.
Very good.
She will not let go easily.
Why doesn't she want to let go? It doesn't seem to be serving her. Or does it serve something?
She wants to figure it out herself.
Okay. Is it something that should be done? Should she be allowed to do that?
She is sovereign. She is allowed whatever she wants.
Okay. Is she ready to let go of that today?
Yes.
Very good. So can you please facilitate that releasing? And tell me what you're doing.
There's green, white, and gold energy here through the body, down the right side, dissolving, sparkling.
Very good. So will that continue to work as we talk?
Yes, she must hold that.
Okay. Will she be able to hold that?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so why did you bring Claire here today?
She wants to channel.
She seems to be brilliant at it.
Now she's scared.
Okay. Why is she scared?
Takes her into a new paradigm. Equally the same as the plant medicine did. The fear of channeling is based on not wanting the ego to get it wrong. channeling for someone else will invite weaknesses from the human ego and disturb someone else.
Yes.
So she has no desire to do it for another.
Okay.
But has been doing it all her life. Every time someone asks for guidance, even yesterday's conversation, there is the clear channel. That is why we moved the earth for her to have the house she has now, because it will facilitate that openness for others.
Yes. Okay, so is channeling something she should be doing in the future? I mean, it seems like she's doing it, but she should be doing it consciously or intentionally.
First, she must resolve the attachments to it.
Okay.
How she is concerned with how.
Okay.
That is a limit.
But how should she do it then? Except for this kind of venue.
Close your eyes and visualize. Then ask.
And it will come.
Eventually, to paint what you are channeling.
But how will she know it's not her ego? How will she know it's her higher self or higher dimensional awareness?
When one tries to know, one is automatically using the ego.
Okay.
Moving away from that, that is why she came here, to understand the initiation into the perfect flow. As a demonstration, so she knows where to return.
So she'll be able to do this herself.
She should. We will see.
Okay, any more information about that?
Trust. She must work on that, to allow the flow. Don't be concerned with what others are going to think. It is not for them. You want the information, you must go get it.
Okay. Any last messages for Claire today?
You're fine. We will always be here.
Yes. Anything else?
You must breathe.
What happens when you breathe?
The life force flows without interruption.
Okay. Anything else?
We thank you. You have mirrored for her as well as facilitated
What have I mirrored?
her addiction to coffee.
Okay. Yes.
And recognizing that being aware and busy with your path does not look like perfection. It is perpetual in motion, and that's okay.
Very good. Any message for me today?
We thank you for everything that you are doing for humanity. Your service is great. You must remember that it is much simpler than what you think it is. You must stop giving your energy away. You must maintain it. Don't block it from others. Don't be slight with it. Learn to expand it, and then you will not have to worry about needing to conserve it. You must keep your vibration high. Here, this place is dense. You are here to bring that to a state of neutrality, but you must be careful. Your boundary wall must be reinforced energetically, not to repel or invite fear over the wall, but so that those who pass by are washed in your love. That way you are able to help them all and to amplify what you are doing, for time is running out.
Good. What do you mean time is running out?
You will see.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.